Hello stream, we're back today with Skyblock. Now today, we're getting on Skyblock because we need to mine Cobblestone. That's literally all we're doing now. Is we're just going to talk about thumbs. Oh my god. That's a little bit of a spoiler for talking about later. But, we're going to go on this world, I believe. World, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't change my skin. Let me change my skin real quick, which will reveal to you guys a bit about some stuff. We're just gonna be talking today and mine some cobblestone. And that's literally all we're doing. That's literally it. Just talking and mining. And this is the last Monday of the week that we're getting on the Skyblock and playing a bit. Minecraft Monday? No way. I know, no way. The last one of the year. I actually have to load it back up though, because I got to change my skin. Because my skin right now is. You want to see my skin right now, Zai? It's gotta change it real quick. I just say that. I gotta change it real quick. It's a bit too big for me. Let's go back to that. There we go. Now my normal skin. No, we're not on that skin no more. Hi, hello, hello. Again, we're just finding cobblestone the other day. And talking about kind of analytics this year, like how good this year's been, because this year's been amazing. And then, you know, the future, and like next year, and all the other stuff, you know? Also, I didn't manually run that ad. I have it to where it like manually starts in the start of the stream. Which I thought was a minute, but I guess it's like 2:30. What the hell? But yeah, that way we don't have any ads during the actual stuff. Doesn't matter though, because all we're doing today is mining cobblestone, and now we're actual skin. So let's get started on that, and then yeah, play the music. And I can talk about how good the year's been. I actually want the music turned up. And for some reason, when I alt tab, both my monitors go blank. What the hell? Why did both my monitors just go black for a second? I don't know. Let's turn this music up a little bit though. A little bit of Cake Ice Slider bubblegum. Dude, my PC goes like pure black. Like both my monitors just go black when I tab out of Minecraft. What the hell? Alright. We're good? We're good. So I need a lot of cobblestone, so we need to do all the top part, and that very easily could kill me. But I don't have the cobblestone yet, so let's go get it. Cause yeah, I don't have any right now, so we should probably go do that. So let's go back through and start mining, and talking a little bit about how good the year's been. It's been a really good year. I had to check if my mic was turned up. I was like, it shouldn't be. I didn't talk to Zyre or no one last night, so. Yep, we just need to go mine a bunch more cobblestone. Enough to at least finish the top, ideally more than that. That way I can use it for my next projects. But while we mine, I can talk about how good the year has been. Analytics-wise, talk about how we did this year, and then talk about what I am doing next year, what the plans are. So you guys kind of know that ahead of time. I keep changing them, but roughly what the plans are. Do I have the lava bucket placed in here? Nope. Okay. Let me go grab... Not a miscellaneous? Where did I put my buckets? There I put my buckets. There we go. Alright. Let's go and get that lava. I actually might turn it back down, but probably not. I guess it's just kind of too loud for me to concentrate, but if I'm looking at my phone anyways, looking at the stats, I'll be able to concentrate. Because I'll just have it AFK mining. I'll just have it set on jump, so I can just hold it down. Alright, let's pick up the lava. Also, it'd be interesting to see how much iron we got while waiting. Oh my, that's quite efficient. I haven't even been in this dimension. That's pretty good. But I do need to pick all that up. Boop, boop. I only have one lava now until I get some dripstone and stuff. But yeah, let's go start this, and then once we have started, I can actually look at the analytics and see how good this year went, because I just hit, literally, like, overnight, 1,200, which is crazy. That actually is crazy. That means if we could hit, like, 2,500 next year. I was telling this to Zai the other day, but, like, we could probably hit 2.5 next year without really changing or doing anything different. If I upload 12 times next year, we will probably hit that amount. Ideally, though, I upload more than that. Ideally. Alright, all this is set up. Now let's stand on here and set it up to AFK mine. And the way you do that is just go to... boop, boop. Change out jump for left click, space for attack. And the reason why is so I can just have this held down by putting something on top of it. Okay, and now I can just look at my phone and talk to you guys. Now this year has been amazing. Amazing, just in general amazing. I gotta go on my phone and look at the analytics because I can't on my computer, obviously, if I want to like see chat or anything, and be able to AFK mine. More importantly, be able to AFK mine. But can I see the total as a year? Can I just see like? I'm trying to use the YouTube mobile analytics. There's a little trends thing on here. Oh, it's just straight up like search trends. Terraria X Pal World? Why do I care about that much? I'm also Minecraft handle. That's an interesting video. They're just like making it hella modded to the point where I'd break my computer. That's something. And then Phoenix FC. Interesting. Alright, let's look at the year as a whole. So, if I go to last 365 days, we have gotten this year, and mainly just in the last half of the year, not even mainly, like literally in the last half of the year, since basically about, when's the first little spike? September? What's the first spike? September, basically, when I started uploading the shorts pretty consistently with the videos and uploading more. Since September is like the main source of views, but still there was quite a bit before that. But either way, this year I've gotten 942% more views than last year, mainly because of shorts. A large majority of that is shorts, just to clarify. But from that, 227,000 views this year. That is insane. And again, that's almost 1,000% increase from last year. I don't have like a way on here to like scroll back to a year ago, but that is a large increase from last year. Of course, my best video this year was the 5 days in Fear Nightfall. But just an insane year. I can actually look at 2020. Oh, I can look at 2044 actually. Yeah, the amount I just told you. In 2023 views, we had 20,000 of them. 21, almost 22,000. Interesting to note, 17.5 thousand of those were from the one video that did really good, of the Shooter Charles video. Which, literally just that is most of them. So even just like, if I were to minus that from the total, because it's like 21.5, it's 21.8, so if I were to like minus 17.5, that would put it at 4.3 thousand views from every other video that year. For context, this year from main videos, I think it's like 16,000? I don't know the amount actually. I could add them up, but I know it's like a lot more. let me check. It's a lot more than last year though, even just on that, which is good. Not even excluding shorts, we have had videos do a lot better this year than last year. If I were to add them all up, my guess would be like, I don't know. It's basically 2 of them are 1,000, so like, how many times I uploaded this year divided by 2, basically. Which I don't know how many times I uploaded this year. I have a playlist, don't I actually? I can just check the playlist and then get a rough guess. Content. Playlist. I have 18 videos in the 2024 playlist. So based on that, my guess is 9,000 views this year, which is double last year from the main channel views, is my guess. But it's probably more than that if I'm just looking at numbers. But I did upload a lot last year, so. But yes, and I do plan to upload more next year than I think this year. Well, no, more than 18 times, probably not. Because I had like the stint where I was uploading weekly for like 2.5 months. In terms of watch time, out this year. So this year, in terms of watch time, including shorts, that's the big thing just to note. This isn't like towards monetization. Towards monetization, I'm thinking about like 750. Any like streams and videos count. Shorts do not count. Just to clarify. But this year for watch hours, which again, watch time for hours, which again is a large majority due to like shorts adds a lot. For example, my most viewed is Fear Nightfall, the Fear Nightfall video, the first one, the 5 Nights in Fear Nightfall, right? Or Nightmare Series, my back. That one, 218 hours watched, which is an insane amount. That actually is. It's almost 10 days. That is crazy. The next closest was a short from that, which had 122. So, and then after that, it's just a bunch of shorts. And then we have Minecraft, but we share health, which was a fun thing to do. In fact, maybe I can combine those two next year, because that is an idea that maybe I do that, you know? Maybe we can combine those two next year. Do like 5 Nights of Fear Nightfall, but we share health. I don't know. Maybe get some friends who haven't played it before, like a Zai, or like a Milk, or like a Fudge. Maybe a Aaron. You never know. We could. But yes. All those, and then for a grand total of 2,348.3 watch time in hours. That's almost 100 days watched of my content this year. It's like a 200% increase apparently from last year. Which again, keep in mind last year had the hour-long video of beating Dark Souls 1, and then a bunch of friend content, which means their friends watched those videos. Was the year before, last year, right? Was the first 100 Days Skyblock video, the first start of the Skyblock, which we're on now. A bunch of random streams and random other stuff. But the main thing to note for 2023 is mainly that Dark Souls video that did a lot of that. Because last year for watch time we had 792.5. Again, Charles is a lot of that too. The video that did really good, because it's like, that's 545 hours. Which is a big reason why they're so close. But still, almost 200% increase. We almost have 100 days of content watched this year. Which is crazy. That's 100, almost 100 days, not hours, days. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Let's now check the last metric, which is the one that isn't the biggest metric. The biggest metric is views, and that's probably why the sub gain is also so high, but also I have improved quite a bit, which has also helped with that a lot. If I go to 2023, we'll start with last year. Last year I gained 119 subs, and that was a 750% improvement from the year prior to that, right? Which, in other words, that's a lot. I don't know what the exact math would be if you divide it by 750. I guess I could use my calculator. I'm on my phone anyways. So, it would be 750. Not even a sub. I gained not even a sub the year before, it says. Unless I did the math wrong. Did I do the math wrong? Was it 750% increase? I don't know. Anyways, I did a lot better than the year before. That's all you need to know. 2023, I did 119, and that was a crazy year. And I was like, I did insanely good this year. And the big thing is, 38 of those came from the Choo Choo Charles video. One thing that was important to note, though, at the end of the year, the second most viewed, the second most subbed one was this series. Literally what I'm doing now, the 100 Days of Skyblock, which is kind of what made me do more of this and keep doing more of the Skyblock. And I really enjoyed that. I've had a lot of fun with it. But this year, right, 119 the year before, this year 786 subs gained. Now, less percent increase mainly because, but like, technically somehow less percent increase than the year before, which I actually did not expect, but 560% increase from the year prior, which is crazy. Which is crazy. I mean, I quite literally, and this is not a joke, almost tripled my sub count at the end of this year. In perspective, if I triple my sub count next year, I'll be at 3,600 subs. That's a large amount. That's my goal for next year is gonna be like 5,000 or something crazy, but I think realistically there's a good chance we could do that. Which is crazy to say, but I'm figuring out more about like YouTube algorithm, and then also like how I actually make videos is kind of the wrong way right now, if that makes sense. I do videos more like series based, whereas I need to do like more good idea based. like I said, I've been saying this for a while, but all my ideas I do a lot of times are like serious ideas, right? Or I do something and then I do an entire series. In general, considering especially it takes me a month to do that, to like edit a video, I should not do that. Okay, I plan to upload 16 times this next year, so hopefully, or 17 times, 16 or 17, something like that. Some number between there. I don't have the list pulled up right now, so hopefully I can edit faster than once a month going in the future. We don't know yet. We'll see. We're starting recording of the next video tomorrow, so hopefully that goes well. Hopefully that goes well. We're able to actually like keep up with that, because I want to upload that by January 28th, ideally. But an insane year. I mean, an insane year. And the big proponents of this, believe it or not, was Fear Nightfall. Fear Nightfall, especially considering the shorts, the Fear Nightfall series was a big proponent to this. Also, the other big proponent to this is Subscriber Sunday. I don't have one on the list as of recent, but the most recent one was number 14. I gained 20 subs from, and that was tied for most. Oh wait, no, 22 was one of them. Back when I didn't name them just Sub Sunday. When I started just naming them Subscriber Sunday, like, let's put it this way, you guys don't see the list, but the list for like most sub game content this year is the Fear Nightfall video, the first one. The promo for the last one, oddly enough, but did really good. Second best. Then it was my sub count Border World, where I used villagers to get stacked in Minecraft. That one. And then below that, Subscriber Sunday, Fear Nightfall, Fear Nightfall, Fear Nightfall, Fear Nightfall promo, all Sub Sunday for all the rest. Like, I mean, Sub Sunday, like the next like 7 in a row. That series has been really good. I will say though, I do plan to end that series next year, and I'm using that as a segue to say I'm ending a lot of stuff next year. Let's just put it that way. I want to, ideally next year, end off a lot of my series. I want to, in February, end off Fear Nightfall, and that's basically just me another hour recorded, and then throwing all the videos together for one final, I spent 24 hours in Fear Nightfall. One big thing to end it off, main reason I want to end it off is, I think I still might do like I said, I was saying earlier this stream, I still might do a video with friends, a spending 5 nights in Fear Nightfall, but like with sharing health or something like that. I might do like a video with friends on it that I think could be fun. Mainly just because I think it could be fun, and I think it would do. I think both it would do well, because it's like 2 of my best videos, view wise this year and sub wise, like literally both on both those metrics. Video wise, not short wise, but video wise, both of those metrics. Those 2 are my best, and I've had the idea for a while that I think it'd be fun if we play, you know, introduce my friends to this mod pack I've had a lot of fun with and had a lot of success with. Except go back to its actual like core of just like surviving the 5 nights. But this time, like I did with the first video, but this time with, you know, other people who have never played it before and have them experience it, and, you know, I have to deal with it myself, and I think it'd be a fun one-off. That's what I want to do a lot next year, is a lot of one-offs. Like, I'm probably gonna, like I said, in February though, I'm gonna end Fear Nightfall, I think. I'll get to 24 hours. If I keep doing new stuff and the new stuff doesn't work, I will be back to Fear Nightfall, let's put it that way. But I think I mainly want to end it, mainly just because I want to do new stuff. But if I do new stuff and people don't like it, I can gladly do more Fear Nightfall. My only real issue with it is that it's buggy. That's about it. Is that it bugs every now and then, and I have to leave it, come back. But like, especially with it being Skyblock now, I actually do really enjoy that. The creativity I get to do with it, of just like building up and kind of playing it in my own way now, I really like. I personally really like that. That's what, like, literally, I actually do like that. I like that I didn't do what everybody else did with it. I made it my own thing, which I don't think anybody has done, really. They didn't, like, go out of their way to make it not Fear Nightfall like I did, which is weird to say, but it is what I did, and I like that I did that. I didn't just play the game and be like, oh god, it's scary. I was like, how do I avoid this scary? I don't want to deal with it. How do I avoid it? I know. Let's problem solve. I love problem solving in videos. Let's problem solve. And I've had a lot of fun with that series. I ain't gonna lie to you, I've had a lot of fun with it. My favorite, actually, which is kind of weird to say, isn't like the first one that did the best or the last second one. Of course not the second one. It's actually the most recent. I think I'll enjoy 3 more than 4, but 4 is like a big compilation, so maybe I'll enjoy like the whole journey as a whole more than just 3. But I really like the third one where I actually made it into Skyblock and actually, like I said, did my own thing. I really liked it. I like that I like turned it into something very unconventional, but that I also very liked. Real quick, I'm gonna turn on the music just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. And when I do that, it cuts that out. Just a little bit down. How's that looking on the audio levels? Good. I just don't want it to be like louder than me ever. You know, it's like not talking the loudest or anything, so. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that series. Like I said, I'm planning to stop it mainly just because I'm planning to stop a lot of things so I can do more of what I think would do better YouTube-wise, which is a lot more like one-off stuff. Again, my problem is I do series. Like legit, that is my problem. I have a good idea. I do the idea. I'm like, people like this idea. I keep doing the idea instead of like evolving the idea or doing something different. And I kind of like keep doing. A good example is this Skyblock world and my subcount border world. Not really subcount border world, but kind of. Mainly Skyblock, for example. Like Skyblock and subcount border world, by my own standards, drop below people enjoying it in sub and view wise. People stopped enjoying the videos when I was like uploading weekly and just got to a point where people weren't watching them anymore at all. No matter what I did, people would just stop watching them. That might have also been because I was uploading weekly, but you know, people stopped watching them. And normally for me, like what I was doing like later half in this year, for example, Fear Nightfall also has been following that, but has been succeeding with that. It's like if a video doesn't do good past a certain point, then I'm like, okay, people don't want to see more. I'm done with this. I did it as a one-off and then made it into a series. I'm done with it now. I did not do that with Skyblock or subcount border world, especially Skyblock mainly. I got to a point where people weren't wanting it anymore. I kept doing it and people kept not wanting it. And then I said, okay, let's change up the format. Let's make it into 300 days, which is like combining a bunch of videos plus some extra stuff. And then I did that. And then I recorded for subcount border, but haven't uploaded, and I'm not going to upload today 250 on the subcount border world. Which, for the subcount border world, I officially have stopped making videos on that. I will still stream it. I don't know if I will still stream it, but I plan to still stream it, if that makes sense. Because main thing is I need something to do on stream. Like when I'm done with like recordings and done with TDX and there's nothing going on, because there's a lot of times when nothing's going on, I might as well like multi-stream like I'm doing now, but not just me talking, but me actually like playing, you know, worlds that you guys have seen me on and seen me do things on and seen the journey of. If I'm not doing videos on it anymore, I might as well stream them, you know? I want to still play on the world. Like, I don't know about subcount border world. There's other worlds I have done videos on that I still want to play on. That one I'm like, right now, I'm like, eh. But like, I have other stuff to do before then, and I have like 2 weeks to decide if I want to play that or play something else on stream. But whenever I'm out of stuff to do, it could be a very fun thing to go to. Because I have a lot of projects I still want to do on that world, and I want to also like beautify it, if that makes sense. Which I can't really do in a video. I can, but like I can't do a video around beautifying. Whereas I can do streams around beautifying my base, you know? Around making my builds look better, and getting better glass, and getting more resources, and all that. I can do. So that I want to stream. Main things next year, like I said though, I want to end stuff that's ongoing right now. So I want to end Fear Nightfall, and the other thing I want to end is Skyblock, which I'm on right now. Now, currently, I knocked off my headphones, so I was mining it. Now, currently, I am on day 340. And what I have decided, originally I was thinking to day 1,000, but considering I'm only playing this 2 hours a week, and every 100 days is 66 hours, so keep in mind what we're on now. At day 500, I will do a video on this. But that video will be my last video on this, and then after that, no more Skyblock videos. At all. Like, I mean, at all. We might do streams on here, but literally no more videos on here. Unless we have, like, a really good idea I want to do on here. Like, a actual standalone video, not a 100 days style video. Like, I beat the Ender Dragon in Skyblock or something. If I want to do that, then I will. But other than that, I think I'm going to just start, like, be done with this world. When I die on subcount border, I'll start streaming this probably. Because I also enjoyed this world. So again, at day 500, that's it. So 100, we'll have about 150 days. After the stream, we'll have like 150 days, which is like 2 hours stream. I stream 2 hours, right? Usually on this 2 hours, you know, 33 hours, 100 days, plus 50, so 33 plus that. You put it all together, it's like, I think, legit 50 hours left. So in other words, 25 streams going into next year on this world, which is pretty damn close to half the year. And then we are done with this world. I want to end it at 500. I'm pretty happy already with what all I've done in this world. But I just think I want to start recording this. I want to continue recording it and get to day 500. And then once we're at day 500, I'll make the 500-day video and a 500-day full movie of the entire journey of Skyblock. Similar to what I'm going to do with Fear Nightfall. And I want to have those two ended off. I want basically everything, literally, I kid you not, everything after the Skyblock thing. After the Skyblock video, every series I started last year and the year before are going to be officially done. And the reason I want to do that is for starting new stuff next year. Now, some of you may have seen it because I planned it ahead of time, but I realized there was the same stream key, so I deleted it. But tomorrow, and I will have to just stream set up that and have it all scheduled to watch on both YouTube and Twitch. It will be live on both YouTube and Twitch. But tomorrow, I am doing the Queso Checklist Challenge. I am doing the Queso Checklist Challenge, and that will be the new series we start. Now, I will not solely focus on that series. Ideally, I do a video on that, and then a random video, right? I want to do a lot more one-offs next year. So, like, start off, right? First video of the year, in January 28th, ideally, which I'll start recording tomorrow, so we'll see if I get it done by then or not. Might be not till February, but hopefully I get it done in January. Hopefully I get it done by January 28th. That's the goal. I think it's plausible. I don't know. I haven't recorded any of it yet, so I don't know. But January 28th is ideally we upload the first Queso Checklist Challenge, of which we're doing 4 of the total 16 challenges in that video. I plan to make this an 8-part series with a final. If we're able to, like, live through it all. If we die, we're done. Simply put, it's hardcore. If we die, we're done. And there's a good chance that can happen at literally multiple points. I mean, it's hardcore. You can die literally whenever. But if we're gonna start the year, starting literally tomorrow, before the year, the new year, right before New Year's, New Year's Eve, I guess what it's called. New Year's Eve, aka tomorrow, we're starting recording the Queso Checklist Challenge. That's the start. Then, like I said, the final of Fear Nightfall, that series will be done. I do probably want to do a one-off video of, like I said, the best of last year of sharing health, but 5 Nights in Fear Nightfall, because those were my 2 best videos, and I also enjoyed both of those, and I think it'd be a fun one-off. I don't know if it will or not. I have to, like, plan out, like, logistics. Like, my main thing is I would have to have an end goal, because that's what makes a good video for me, is having a good end goal, if that makes sense. If I have a good end goal for it, in mind, then I can do it, right? I don't know if the end goal is just gonna be to survive 5 nights, you know, and not get killed or something. I don't know. It won't be hardcore, so I don't know. I'll have to actually plan around that if I do that, but that would be like something I might do next year. In fact, I'm very likely gonna do that. I might not, because I think it's also like a good excuse to be like, these are the best stuff I did last year. Let's put them together and see what happens. Because I think that'd be interesting too. I mean, that's kind of what I did with, like, horror Minecraft with Fear Nightfall. That's, like, the whole reason I did Fear Nightfall. Is I was like, what does good? Minecraft does good for gaining subs, and I like Minecraft a whole lot. It's literally my favorite game of all time. It's the game I've played the most hours on and my favorite game of all time. Might be a shocker, but I love Minecraft. I mean, might be a shocker, but I've played this game since 2011, and I have thousands of hours, okay? Might be a shock to some of you. I don't know why it would be, but it might be a shock to some of you. But I was like, what if we put Minecraft, which surprisingly, with at that point, the Skyblock video of the year before, last year, did really well for sub game, but it didn't do super well for views. And what I noticed was that a lot of my horror stuff that year was doing really well for views, but not really well for people subscribing. And I think it's also mainly because, like, structuring and all that wasn't very good at video storytelling or structuring or any of that. But yeah, it's a different story. Or, like, ideas either. It was just playing. So I was like, you know. But I put those two together and came up with the idea of, hey, I want to do horror Minecraft. This looks cooler than just straight up horror Minecraft. It's like an actual whole mod pack with, like, a whole story and whole extra stuff. I'm gonna do that, right? It's not like scary horror, but it's horror and it's cool horror. And I like cool horror. I'm gonna try that. And then I've had scary moments in there, of course, with the cave dwellers and other mobs. Mainly cave dwellers. Mainly cave dwellers. But I've had a lot of fun with with that series, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. I'm actually really proud of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's probably my best series ever. Like personal skill wise and improvement and quality wise, definitely my best series ever. Like no debate. I think it's my best series I've ever done. But again, I might next year do that. Let's though get in more into what I'm doing next year. Again, we're ending Fear Nightfall, we're ending Skyblock, and we're starting the Queso Checklist Challenge. If we die on it, the series is over. If people don't want to see it, we don't do more of it. It's gonna be more of a one-off, if that makes sense. It's like I've been doing previously, where I do a one-off, and then people like the one-off, and I do a series. It's literally that. That's what I'm doing. Right? That's the plan. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be doing a one-off. People like the checklist challenge. They want to see me do the entire challenge. I continue until I either fail it or succeed in it. I think it's more likely I fail it because there's some harder challenges that I very easily could die on. But if I succeed it, there'll be 9 videos of it, one of which being a full movie, quote unquote. Because based on challenges and how I think they would group together and time-wise for each challenge, like if I group them all together like the right way, in my mind the right way, I think it would be an 8-part series with the 9th being a full movie of all of it together. And I want to ideally do all of that next year. Realistically, might take more than a year, especially considering I want after every checklist challenge, I don't want to just do the Queso Checklist Challenge. I want after every checklist challenge video, have a quote-unquote one-off video is how I labeled it right now. I didn't like label anything specifically. I have a quote-unquote one-off video is what I named it as. For like a lot of the uploads. I have planned for rough outline A, which is if the Queso Challenge, the first one does good, and I survive, and I do the entire thing, which would be 9 videos of the checklist challenge. We would have ideally a year-end video for the best moments of the year, or maybe just every video put together, something for like a year-end celebration, you know. And then Skyblock full movie, that's 3. That's 4. I don't want to say that one. Actually, I guess I could say it because that's the whole point of this. Let's go down in order and count the videos. So first video I have here on the rough outline. First, checklist challenge. Second, as you know, finishing Fear Nightfall. Third, second episode of checklist challenge, if people want to see more of it. If not, something different. But this is the outline I'm reading of people wanting to see more. If people don't want to see more checklist challenge, it's just a lot more one-off videos, some of which that might end up in a series, right? But if not, it's just a lot of one-off videos I'll probably end up doing, to be honest with you. A lot of like, hey, this is a good idea, this is a good self-containing video, let's do it. And then if people want more, I'm like, let's do even more of it. Or if not, then, you know, I'm like, that's a good idea, let's take it. I like that idea I had, let's take it, let's twist it. You know, the classic, But in the event that I do upload checklist challenge the full year, after the second checklist video, right? So checklist video, Fear Nightfall, checklist video, one-off video. Right now I have written down beating Elden Ring, but with only Minecraft stuff. Because I had this idea, and then YouTube gave me a short of this idea, but it was just like a short of someone fighting like a early game like they were literally beating Morgot. Morgot. Margit. No, not Morgot. Margit. Because Morgot is the late game one. Margit's the early game one. But they were fighting him and killing him with... They quoted the Minecraft build. All it was they had a pickaxe. My idea for it is literally only stuff that's in Minecraft I could use. And I would want to do it earlier this year because Night Rain's coming out later, which is the Elden Ring world. So it makes sense to do it around the hype of Night Rain. And a Night Rain I might play. It really depends on the price for me, if I buy it or not. Because, like, the main thing for Elden Ring for me is the open world was, like, one of the weakest points. Except for, like, the city open world. Like, I think Lindell Capital is really good. I think the DLC has some pretty good areas. But a lot of the open world for me, it was just... They were good looking, don't get me wrong. Especially in the DLC, there were some beautiful areas. I don't know if they'll have the DLC in Night Rain, but there were some beautiful areas. But the main thing for me was the open world was just kind of you know? Like, The cities, though, for like the base game especially, were kind of But like in the base game, there was like cool places like the Royal Capital and actual like the Stormvale Castle, and like their actual built-up places were really cool. My problem was like the actual open world, which is like the centerpiece, not like the named good built-up location, but like the just overworld in general is the point of Night Rain. And I'm like, if it's cheaper, I'll buy it. If that thing's like under 20 bucks, I'll probably buy it. If it's like 20 bucks, I'll probably buy it. If it's like 30, maybe. If it's like 40. Am I lagging? I feel like I was starting to lag there while mining this. You good? Yeah, I feel like I was starting to lag there. Anyways, let's ignore that. But yeah, I have a plan for early this year. We'll probably do that. If not, a random one-off checklist challenge. Minecraft Millionaire is what I have right now written down. It might just be a different one-off. But it's an idea from Jabbo, actually. Jabbo has a series where he is like basically a Fallout YouTuber / Skyrim YouTuber. He has a series, mainly Fallout, to be honest with you, mainly Fallout. But he has a series that he does. He's been in Spiffy Vert's videos too. If you don't know who he is, you might have seen him in a Spiffy Vert video too. But he has a series where he plays Fallout and in every game tries to become a millionaire. I kind of want to do that in Minecraft, considering we do have we have trading with emeralds. But I'd have to figure out what do I count an emerald price-wise as. Because I don't think I want to consider it as like one currency. Because his is like, oh, it's caps. One bottle cap is one cap, you know? But like an emerald, a million emeralds. Let's pull up a calculator right now. A million emeralds is a lot. Let's put it this way. A million emeralds divided by 9, right? Right? Divided by 9, so we divide it into blocks. And then divide the blocks into 64, so you have stacks of blocks. It would be oh, dude! It would be 1,736 stacks of blocks. If I had to find that even now, that's 64 chests of stacks of emerald blocks, dude. That's a lot, okay? That's a whole lot of emerald blocks. That's a ridiculous amount of emerald blocks. So I would have to figure out like an actual price for them. Probably just like a low value of an emerald, which like I don't know what I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I mean, I could use like what they trade for. It could be like, oh, 22 carats is $1 a carat, $22. But realistically, I want the price of an emerald. Because like they value carats is whatever they do. Cost of a cheap emerald. I can base it on literally anything, and the important thing is that like I have a goal, and the fun thing is going like doing a new world in hardcore. Doesn't even have to be hardcore, actually, just doing a new world in general doesn't really matter. Hardcore changes nothing. But doing a new world and building up to the point where I can get a emerald. Get enough emeralds for that. I don't know how to check the price of an emerald. I'm seeing like, other than Etsy like created stuff, it looks like the cheapest I see on here is like 150. I'm just gonna look up average price of emerald. I don't know why I'm looking like up like I'm not gonna find average price of an emerald. They can be between $10 per carat to 100,000 per carat. Emerald price guide. I'm looking at this. It doesn't matter to look at right now, but like the main thing is I have a set value for what an emerald is, and then I work to get the amount that would be worth $1 million. Is the main thing. How long would it take me to do that? It's not really like a speed run or nothing either. It's more just having fun with it, but basically the play to the end goal. That's the shittiest emerald I've ever seen. In fact, there might be a YouTube video. I've had an idea that there might just be a YouTube video. What's the price of a Minecraft emerald? There's probably a video someone made where they did the math on it. Game theory. Really? Game theory. 4 years ago, okay. Can I just skip to the conclusion? I just want to hear the price of a Minecraft Emerald. Oh my god, it's bullshit. I don't know what I expected from MatPat. Dude, it's just bullshit. It's just, they did what you would expect. It's like, oh yeah, values based on the society. So like an emerald's worth 22 carat. Like I want the actual math, man. Give me your nerd estimation. Like you could just base it on like actual numbers if you wanted. Being like, what's the price of 22 carats? Oh my god, it's literally just saying, yeah, values in the eye of the beholder. Matt, I wanted a solid number, man. What, I gotta do the math on it? It really depends though on the quality. In weight, I would say it's probably that. So like the minimum, if it's the lowest quality at a big weight, would be 1,000,000 divided by 600. Then if I divide, which would be 1,666 emeralds, which if I divide it by 64, it's only a chest full. This isn't bad actually. There's a like do that. Or in terms of blocks, that's only 3 stacks of blocks. I don't really know if I want to do that. I mean, I could do that, like a chest full, you know. I don't want to do. I have to figure out like a good math number for it. Yeah, based on like what the weight would be and like what I have to math it out and do that. I put down my phone. I was supposed to be talking to you guys about what we're doing this year, and I just completely forgot because I zoned out my math. My nerd moments. What else? Right. So after Minecraft Millionaire, which I think will main thing is one-off. Basically, all you need to know is I want to do one checklist challenge if the checklist challenge is good, the first one, and then after that, every time after one of those, have something that's not the checklist challenge, right? I don't want to just be only queso checklist challenge videos. I want to be like doing them. People like it. Okay, let's do something different, and then come back and do another. Do something different. Come back and do another if people like it. Do something different. Come back and do it. You know, that's the main thing. Those are just one-off ideas I already have like written down. That's like I want to do this year. Aside from that, other stuff I've written down, like I said, ending Skyblock. Another thing I have on here, which is an optional one, is Subathon September World, which I think would be something fun. Which would basically be like a subathon in September, starting September 1st, because they're cheaper. Starting at whatever sub count I have would be like an hour per sub, maybe, or something like that. I don't know if the exact amount, but that would only be if I was at. I'm currently at 2 subs with a gifted. Once that gifted is gone, which I guarantee, I don't think they'll re-gift the Prime sub. I expect that will go down, and then when that does, I'll be at 1. I would have to have at least 5 in order for to do that, because then I could say like an hour per sub. And because I don't expect anybody to subscribe, it would just be fun to be like, have a world that I only do for the event, right? I am only allowed to play on this world for this year, during this subathon, and I can only do stuff on it during this, and then upload it. I would only do that if, like I said, I had at least 5 subs, because then I could do like an hour per sub or something, and then do 5 hours. But I want at least 5 hours on the world, because if it's less than that, I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm not gonna make any decent video at all. Not even like a bad video. I could be able to do that. Okay, it would just be like a nothing burger. It would be like, hey, I started a world and it's over. Hey, I started a world, playing in that for an hour because Tony's my only sub. That's it. Like, you know, like, but if we do, then I could do that. If we did have enough, we could do that in September. Again, we also might do like a one-off for Fear Nightfall. That I also had ideas for a one-off, which I don't think I will do, because I never played the April Fool's update. I thought it could be fun maybe if we made a video of me, Zai, and Milk trying that for the first time, trying our first April Fool's snapshot. But I think it would really just be us playing, kind of like Fear Nightfall, Shared Health would be, but I think that's a better idea too, to be honest with you. But it would be basically just us playing it and being like, whoa, things are different. Whoa. There's no struggle, there's no journey, it's just, whoa, things are cool now. They actually updated the game. Whoa. It's like, you know? We might stream it though, because I still do want to play it. I might stream it with them if they're down. They said they'd probably be down, but I mean, Zai said he'd probably be down. I don't know. But that could be something fun to do. That could be something fun to do. But now we talked about what we're doing this year. Let's end it off on, maybe not end it off, but talk now about what our goals are for next year. Now, my main goals, to be honest with you, are to do better than Social Blade is predicting. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I just really want to be like, yeah, fuck you, Social Blade. But Social Blade, like, pretty consistently every year, predicts lower than what you're gonna get in general, unless you're like having a really bad year. It usually is just predicting based on like what you did at the time, and then what would happen if you kept doing that good. Maybe slight increase, like I mean a slight increase in the future. So like right now I gained how many subs this month, for example? I don't know actually how much I've gained. Go to my analytics. I've gained 110 in the past 28 days, right? So based on that, Social Blade's gonna be like, oh, this guy's fat. He's gonna gain like I hate that word. Oh my. So actually, apparently in the last 30, it says in the last 30 on Social Blade, I've gained 120. Right? That's what it's saying. Okay? I think the main reason for that is it can't get the... Yeah, no, I know the main reason for that. It can't get the hyper specifics. It only gets like the decimal. So if I was at like 6, 9 even, it wouldn't say... It wouldn't round up on YouTube like visually for people. So it wouldn't round up for them. So because of that, I can only track for that. So that's why it says 120. But right, it says 120, right? So based on that, right? For future projections, it's predicting in the next... It predicts by 3-2, which apparently is 2 months from now, which it just isn't. I mean, it's 2 full months complete from now, plus a little extra. But it predicts by then I'll be at 1,533 subs. Or in other words, if I were to gain 240 from now, I would be at 1,480. So it predicts I'm gonna increase, actually quite a bit. Actually, it's predicting. What the hell? No, it's predicting an extra 15 per month is what's predicting, right? So that's what it's predicting. I'm gonna grow in 2 months. My main goal, like I said, is just to do better than Social Blade's predicting. So it's predicting by this time, literally by literally today, right? By today, at the end of this year, by today, right? End of this year. Next year, it's predicting I'll be at a total of under 1 million views. I'll be at 878, it says, and then 3,091 subs. My goal is to do better than that, because I know I could get probably like, if I did the same as this year, end up with 2,400 subs by the end of next year, with just continuing sub Sundays and continuing uploading like once a month. Putting my best effort into my videos, enjoying them, improving as I go. I would probably be at that. My goal, though, is just better than that number. Ideally, I think I'll probably aim for like 5,000 or something crazy next year. But I think it really is plausible, especially if I'm doing a lot more one-off, a lot more stuff that is algorithm appealing. Because a lot of my stuff now is a lot of like promo. It's not really like algorithm appealing. Some of it is, but it's more of like, hey, here's a short, you watch a short, you click over. That's like 8% of all my views for every video is shorts. People clicking the related video for 8% of all my videos. My actual subs is like a little bit, and then the rest is like random recommended. But if I start uploading more stuff that's more like algorithmically favored, for example, a lot of like good ideas that I think would be fun, for example, Minecraft Millionaire, Elden Ring but with a Minecraft, but only using stuff from Minecraft. Fun stuff like that, I think would do really, really well. And then I think I maybe could hit 5K next year. That would be crazy, though. I think at the very end of the year, I will be happy at the end of next year if I monetize. That's literally it. Which means I don't even need to gain subs to do that. All I would need is watch time to do that, right? All I have to do is upload, like, something that does really good, and I have that. Even if I gain 0 subs, and I'll be happy with that. That's my goal for next year, is to get monetized mainly. But if we're saying like a goal number, let's say 5K, you know, better than Social Blade or 5K, because better than Social Blade with like 3,000 at this point 3,100 by the end of next year, which would be like 700 more, which is actually pretty crazy. What the hell? That's literally that's crazy. I think it's doable though. Like as crazy as it sounds, I think it's doable, especially considering I think Queso's checklist challenge will do good, and I think I'll do a lot of one-off videos that will also do good. Is the main goal, right? The main idea, main goal. But I've had a really good year this so far this year, and I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna see what family wants real quick. Hold on. Alright, we're back. They were just bugging the bug, of course. Yeah, that's the goal next year. Let's check though now how much cobblestone we've gotten. Which I think means I'm gonna have to do that. Not great, not horrible. Let's go put this up in the other chest in the nether. Let's actually change our keybinds real quick. Just so I don't accidentally die while running over there. This is probably enough to finish the... I don't know if it's enough to finish it now. We need a lot of cobblestone is the main thing. Let's actually just bring all this over though. That we have it. We can bring more with us next time too. We also need to go and make feather falling boots sometime too. Let's keep mining. I'm pretty excited though for next year. I'm pretty excited for it. Nope. None of that. Guess I already have all the slabs over there. Yes, I already have all the slabs over there. Which also means, even if I am not, I also want to end, one of the things I don't know if I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, but I also want to end next year, Sub Sunday. I don't want to end, but I think I'm going to get to a point where I can't keep up with it. Like, if I did hit, 2,500, I would literally not be able to make a new wall. Just because I get, I think a little over a fifth of the actual names. I get 4 people who sub on the wall, and a lot of them are inactive anyways and don't really watch. There's some that do, of course, but a lot of people who sub from the Sub Sunday do sub for the wall, which is kind of fair. It's what I'm asking them for. It's kind of what the whole series is about, so I mean I don't blame them. I literally would do the same thing. I do not do the same thing, but I think we'll eventually get to a point where it's too many names to keep up with, so we'll probably have to stop doing that eventually. That, and also if I'm planning to upload a lot this next year, having the Sub Sundays every Sunday is an extra short in the place of a promo short, which means basically longer per upload, or I have more spam content out, you know. So I think we'll probably eventually get to a point where it's that's enough. We have too many to be able to, not that's enough. I'm always appreciative of you guys because a lot of my subs come from that. It's not a lie. That's not a joke. A lot of them also come from, of course, new videos. But, I think half of the game this year was probably from that series. Maybe more, honestly. I get a lot of subs from that series alone. Well over 100 or 200. Maybe not half, but... In fact, I could probably add it up. I mean, I probably will add it up when we get back to the spawner. But I've gained a lot of subs from that series. But eventually we'll get to a point where, I can't make a new wall if I do in the Queso challenge, right? If we get to 2,500 subs, let's say, that's it's 600 signs, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you take into the fact that actually I have to actually build the wall, which is an hour, and then let's say I can do a sign every 20 seconds, right? That's 200 minutes. That's over 3.5 hours putting on new names, right? That's a lot. It's over 3.5 hours. It's with the wall included, that's 4.5 hours for that putting that one wall on. And considering I have to do them in the mornings basically, and I only have a few mornings I can actually do them. That would be, I mean, I could still do it at that point, but if I get much bigger, I wouldn't be able to. And I would also have to update that every week. So let's say again, like, right now I'm getting like 20 a week, let's say. Actually, no, I'm getting more than that because I'm getting like 120 in the last 30 technically. Or 110 in the last 29, right? So divided by 4, I'm getting 27.5 subs a week right now. Of that, I get a third, no, not a third, a fifth of the names. So divided by 5, I get like 6 names a week, right? Right now, that's good, that's manageable. If I can like grow more than that, that gets to a point where like I don't have time to do that, and I might as well just focus on like uploading more, because then I also gain more subs from that, but also people who like want to watch the videos. Whereas a Sub Wall Sunday is more just people want to sub for the wall. So much watch streams, so much watch the videos, and I'm very grateful for those. But a lot of them are just sub for the name, which again I don't blame them. I literally would do the same thing. I literally don't blame them. Again, I would do literally. I can't blame someone when I would do the same thing, right? I ain't gonna be like I wouldn't sub just to be on the wall when it's like that's the whole point of it. That's literally the whole point of the series. But that will probably also get to a point, if I do get to like 5k by the next year, 100% that series is done. I'll probably stop it around like 2.5, because I'll just get to a point where it's like I can continue at this point still. But if I keep continuing, I'm gonna very soon get to a point where I can't. Especially considering I'm planning to do a lot of like one-off next year, and like checklist challenge, but continue. That would be like the one that would be like the main wall one. In terms of sub Sundays though, because I'll probably keep doing that for like most of the year. Maybe half, I don't know. Whenever we get to 2.5, we'll probably end it, but my guess would be like the end of the year, but maybe we do have a good year and we do meet our like crazy goals of 5k, in which case maybe halfway through the year. Either way, a lot of the year we're still gonna be doing Sub Sunday. We'll probably get to like a year on Sub Sundays. We're gonna get to like 52 weeks. Maybe a little longer. Maybe we'll get to like 50 weeks or 40 weeks or 30. Right now we're at 18 weeks. We've done 18 weeks of Sub Sunday. Do I expect to be at 2,512 week in 3 months? No. Unless Case with video does insane like 100,000 views for no reason, which it will not. I'm guaranteeing you, it will not. Like, maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe it will, but I am highly certain maybe it'll get like a few thousand, like 3, maybe. I don't expect like crazy numbers. And that's why I'm like, only if people really like it, we'll continue it. If people like it, we'll continue it. If not, because you know there's a good chance they won't, I'm like, cool, we're good. It was fun. But we'll really just have to see on that, really. Same with everything for like series wise, just have to see. I also have another series that maybe I'll do next year if Queso Challenge doesn't do good. That would be on occasion doing a video of, not like as much as the Queso, but it'd be like every now and then when I have like no ideas, get on there, do that idea. And it would be Minecraft Evolution, if you will. Not like evolution as in like, you know, but like evolution, you know, like the green thing. The server they did a while back kind of thing. Not like a server, but like just me going through the Minecraft versions. So one video in alpha, one video in beta, one video in... And I would have to have like a big goal that's kind of around what was in at the time. Or what all is in alpha, you know? The cool little nuances. The start, the actual doing stuff. And then if people want more of it, like the whole beta. And then 1.0 is like a big content drop. So 1.0 would be doing like literally everything. And exploring all the updates have to offer. 1.1, what did you add? What, you know, whole videos around the update. Going all the way up to the modern day updates, which would literally take years to get through. If I were to just upload that series and upload like one video a month, that series alone would take me over 2 years. But that's this idea I've had for a while. Written down. I'm not saying we'll start that, but there's a good chance if the Queso stuff doesn't go good, I'll be doing more one-offs, so I'll probably run out of one-off ideas, and to start doing like more serious ideas I have. And then if people like him, do them in a series. Or maybe just come back to series I already have that I don't hate, but I'm planning to end. Anyways, let's go back to mining Cobblestone after I check if I have carrots. One thing I also need to do is eventually get, which I'll probably do next week on this, I need to eventually get feather falling boots so I can actually try to... Oh my god, there's a lot of mobs. So I can actually... Oh, that chainmail. I want that. I won't want that, actually. Hold on. This thing takes forever to reload. You're not dead. No, you're dead. You're gonna despawn anyway, so I might as well just real quick. I kind of want you to start drinking a potion. That way it drops into the hoppers. I don't know if you dropped one. You might have just dropped redstone. In fact, I think you just dropped redstone. Yeah, that's all. Okay. I need to eventually grab... First, I'm going to grab some carrots, but I do need to eventually get feather falling trading wheel. A village I can trade for feather falling. Or just enchant for feather falling. I mean, I have 167 levels. I realistically have a way to get lapis, and I have some lapis, so I could just do that. I really could. Just, yeah, it should be fine. Let's look, actually, and see how efficient these are, because these will be what I'll be using to get emeralds. Oh! Well, that is a rather large sum of emeralds right there. Are you a trap one, or are you one that I already dealt with? I don't know. I don't really want to deal with a new trap horse. I'm gonna leave you there just in case you're another trap horse. I think it's a previous trap horse I already, like, dealt with. And had stuff spawn. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. Okay. All these are doing well. Yeah, these. That's gonna be a lot of. That's gonna be a lot of emeralds. Because it's like 3 emeralds per stack of carrots. Basically, it's a little under than that. It's actually like 2 extra carrots than what you would get for emerald, but it depends on the prices, I guess. But it's like 22 carrots per emerald, so roughly 3 stacks. Roughly 3 per stack. That's quite a bit of emeralds right there that we can use for next time, which I don't think I'll need all of them. I just need to get a feather falling book, or to get feather falling on these. That way, if I fall from my 30 high thing, I might live. Will I? Probably not. But there's a better chance, especially if something hits me off, but there's a better chance. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about next year. Let's see how good Sub Sunday, though, did. As we mine a little more cobblestone. I want enough to at least fill the chest today. And go to my normal, what I've been doing, of like an hour and a half for the morning stuff. Tomorrow, though, we will be doing like 2 hours. Mainly because it's actually, like, we're actually doing stuff. Literally doing nothing in here, so we might as well just talk about how the year went. It's because tomorrow we're starting basically the new year tomorrow with the new video tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Which should be fun. But let's see how good Sub Sunday did, because we were talking about how we're probably also going to end that next year. If I would have to like double my sub count before we ended it, but I think it's possible by the end of the year we could be at that. I'm hoping for like 5K in the next year, because I think I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff that's more algorithmically good. And also, I'm uploading, like, more. Maybe more. We'll see. We're going to try to upload more, but I'm doing a lot more stuff that I think would be good algorithm-wise. I think there's a lot more chances that... There's a lot better of a chance that we actually do end up uploading and having, like, a lot of stuff do really well. And then because of that, get to, like, say, 5K. I don't think it's realistic. I think realistically it'll probably be at, like, 2.4... 2.5, which I honestly would be happy with. Again, the main thing I want for next year is to get monetized, which I think would be like, at this point, is like 5 times what I get now in watch time. But I am planning on streaming a lot more multi-streams next year too, so a lot more people can watch on the YouTube like VODs. So that also, like, guaranteed, that helps a lot. That, like, having the VODs that people can watch helps a lot for watch time. I think just shorts don't count for watch time. Oh wait, no, I need 3,000. No, I do need 4,000, yeah. I'm at 750 exactly is what it says. So I would have to... over 5 times what I'm doing this year. I also don't think that's realistic. Maybe I'll get that. Again, I'm doing a lot more things that'll be algorithmically, like, good, so there's a good chance that we potentially could get that. Especially if you consider the fact that, like, all my last videos are, like, a majority of that watch time. So, like, if I keep doing that good for video-wise, like, watch time-wise, especially considering I'm making, like, longer videos now, with, like, the 30-minute being the last one, and I plan to continue doing ones that are kind of longer like that, I think there's a good chance we get the watch time up. A good chance to get up the watch time. Yeah, like the last one had 43 hours in watch time. If I were to upload 16 times next year, which I don't think was the math, I think the math was like 9 to 18 or something. But like, you know, I'm uploading at least 12 times. So let's just say I'm at 50 hours watch time, because I'm not outing. I'm gonna want to add up like streams. Let's say streams, right? Or the actual stuff add up to that. So 50 times, let's say I upload 12 times, which I don't think is realistic because I have a lot of like year-end stuff, which is like no promo, meaning no space and really quick to make. So let's add on an extra 100 for 2 extra videos because I have the year-end, everything else. All those added up, let's say those 3 added up are basically like 2 videos. 700 next year, which is less than we got this year. But that's not including like streams technically or anything, or like that's if everything exactly was 50 hours watched. So that's what would be if we did the exact same as this year, right? So basically, you know, right, same as this year. If I uploaded the same amount as this year, although if I uploaded the same amount as this year, it'd be better than that. But basically, right, that's what we're expecting next year. If I don't grow or any improvement or anything, but I expect to grow next year, at least like a little bit, just for the fact that we're continuing Sub Sunday for a while. And people have been liking the videos, the algorithm especially, because I've like kind of figured out how to promote the videos more. I expect, like I said, to end next year like 2,400. Even if I didn't, like if I just uploaded once a month, I'll probably end up that. And it's if nothing grows, if I just keep doing what I'm doing now, right? But I do plan to like try to do better next year and try to improve and improve and improve and improve and improve. I've had a crazy year though, and I'm actually insanely happy with this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have had an insane year. Being at 1,200 subs is insane. I've been stuck around like 300, 400 subs for literal years, and last year was a great year, and I was hyped of last year, and I was like, that was an amazing year. That was an amazing year, and then this year got better, which is crazy. That actually was crazy. Again, here's the next year. Let's keep it up. If we do, that's crazy. But let's check the Sub Sunday videos and add out how many subs we got directly from people watching it and subbing while watching the short. Let's add them up. Oh no, I've uploaded 17 this year. That's right. Let's record 18 Friday. I would have recorded it tomorrow, but normally I'd record it tomorrow, but I think I want to wait till Friday. And then after that, I'll record the next one probably on Tuesday like normal. But I'm going to record it on Friday because I want it to actually be in January when I record it. You know, the first one of the new year. Wait for everybody who subbed for this last one of the year to be on the first one of the new year. Like, I want to actually have their names. And if I do it on Tuesday, essentially after if I do it on Tuesday, I'll only have some of their names. The people who sub straight away from watching it. If people who subbed like the day after, I wouldn't have the names until the week after. So that's how it normally is. That's just like when I can record it straight up. I guess I can record it later than that, but that's how I like recording it, except the day off. So I'm like, let's get this done. Spend 3, 4 hours, 5 hours focused on this, getting it done. And then I can stream later, and then edit shorts later, and all the other stuff later, and edit later. But let's check the Sub Sunday. So let's start checking them and adding them up. So I've done 19 of them. 17 of them, not 19. I gained 19 from the last one. Let's add up this entire series and see how much this series has impacted my channel sub count wise this year. I guarantee it's going to be like 200 or something. And this is just for people who watch it and sub while watching it. Not people who go to watch the videos and then are like, yeah, I want to sub. So let me add up all these and then see. Interesting to note, the last one did really good, which is actually really good, which I'm really happy with, because I was considering stopping the series even sooner, just considering the fact that like they stopped doing as good for like the last while. They stopped doing as good. So I was like very heavily considering like, should I just stop them? Because people aren't like subbing from them, people aren't watching them. Like view wise, they're lower than average. Sub wise, they weren't doing good. I was like, do people not want to see this anymore? But still, I'll stop doing it. Like, it's fine. Just like with every other series, you know? And then I can just focus on uploading more. Putting more time in the video, so you know, I can spend that extra 3, 4 hours, 5 hours making the short, instead making the actual videos. Or making other shorts. Not dedicated ones, but you know what I mean. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Yeah, I should be on 12. Yep, 12. So far, I think it's like 300 I've gained from Sub Sundays. A lot of those subs do also unsubscribe, so that's important to note. A lot of subscribes see their name and then unsub, so it's like, ah. or they subscribe, don't realize they have to put their subscriptions public. Set their subscriptions to public, even though I say it literally multiple times per sub Sunday, per subscriber Sunday. I say it literally every time, multiple times. But still, a lot of people don't add theirs on. And then when they don't see their name, they unsub, and it's like, I don't have your name, man. I have no way to get your name. Like, literally, I have no way to get their name. So that's when I hit 1,000. Only a month ago I hit 1,000? What? November 10th? I've gained 200 in... That's 2 months ago. What is he talking about a month ago? That's 2 months ago. It's December 12th. Wait, no. Okay, 200 subs in under 2 months? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. But also, they probably upload... That's probably recorded, like, a while after I hit it, too. Because I probably hit it, like, last Sunday, but then, you know, wait a week to, like, see that and then put that. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because then in actuality, it's been, like, 2 months. Which I think it's fair. I'm getting, like, 100... I gained, like, 110 this last month, so... That makes sense. No, I guess that makes sense. That actually... I guess that makes... Yeah, I guess that does make sense. One, two, three, four, five. This one. This is Sub Sunday. This one was only 7. The one that would have been like, hey, if you sub, I'll hit 1,000. Only 7 from that one. The weird thing about Sub Sunday is it goes through stints. I have a lot of stints where like it doesn't do anything, and then ones where it does like a lot. And again, it might just be people watching the video, like clicking off and watching other videos, and then deciding, but I don't know. I do not know. At all. One, two. Right there. I will, for Sub Sundays, like I said, though, continue the series I'm planning to keep streaming. I'll keep doing Sub Sundays and the ones I plan to keep streaming. Just to clarify. So, like, I'm planning to keep streaming Sub Count Border and maybe this one when I get done with it. So, therefore, I'll keep doing the Sub Sunday worlds. Like, I'll keep doing the Sub Sunday wall updates, you know? Fear Nightfall, I do plan to end, though, soon, so that one will actually be off of the, list we put names on. I'm just adding them all up right now. Hold on. That's actually crazy. A big thing that's also helped, though, is, like, Fear Nightfall. I've done a lot of these. I think I almost have them all added up. I don't know when the first one was, but I'm like 3 months ago, so we're getting close to it. This is before I hit 600, so this is probably a good sign because I hit 500 when I was still doing the sub wall on the expanding border world only, and I was doing the sub wall on, and then also Skyblock in the videos, not in like the sub Sunday, but in the videos. Yep, that was the first one. Because that's when I like stopped doing them in videos and started just doing them in there. I gained 245 subs from subscriber Sundays. Now keep in mind, a lot of like the newer ones have had like my actual videos linked, and I've like kind of promoted the actual videos in those. So in a lot of those, maybe people like clicked the little related and went and watched the actual main video, and then sub from that. But 245 that are tracked by analytics subbing while watching that video. Of those, I know a lot, probably of them, maybe not, like, I don't think, like, a lot, like, I don't think, like, 50 of the almost 250 unsubscribed. but like at least like 15 of those probably, right? Have probably unsubscribed. Let's put it bluntly, right? It's been like almost 4 months. I think it's been like 4 months since I started that. A lot of those people have unsubscribed. Let's be real. A lot of those just sub because they can see their name on the wall and then unsub. Which again, I don't blame them. Like honestly, I don't blame them. That's literally, like I said, the whole point of the series. It's not for people to watch anything. It's for people to subscribe. And that's why I'm like, eventually I'll get to a point where it's like not really worth it for me time-wise. And then also they're not watching the videos anyways. Some of them do. But a lot of people watch the videos for people who find the videos. Or find the video through a short of the video. Not people who, like, see a thing that says, hey, subscribe. Don't watch anything, just subscribe. A lot of my actual subs don't watch things. Don't watch what I upload, which is interesting. The first one, though, was back here. Right there. First sub Sunday? September 15th. So, 3.5 months ago. Wait, October, November, December. Wait. Really? Yeah, 3.5. Yeah. Almost 4. So that obviously has been a big proponent to me gaining a lot of subs. Which I eventually do plan to stop. But if I stop, then I already got like 2,500 or something. Like I think I'm gonna stop. Maybe I hit 5,000 by the end of next year, you know. But like I just rather I could do like a more other dedicated shorts, you know, like things that are better than just Sub Sunday. Just hey, subscribe. That's all it is, you know. It's not like enticing people to watch. It's just saying hey, subscribe, which like is cool and all. But if I have a big sub count, which I already do now, but like if I had like a bigger sub count, like let's say I do hit my goal of 5,000 subs, but a lot of those are Sub Sunday, right? Or Subscriber Sunday video subs. A lot of people aren't gonna watch the videos; they're just subscribed to be subscribed. Which means I'm gonna have a large inactive audience, which means YouTube will be like, don't show your own sub base isn't watching it. We're not gonna recommend that. And then it's like, oh. And I think that's honestly what happened with me uploading weekly. Is I think I had a lot of people who like are subscribed who weren't watching them eventually. Who subbed a lot of like early on in that, but then keep watching. And I think that led to that me uploading weekly. I think that also helped lead it to not being good view-wise, which is what made me start going back to putting more time and effort in, like I kind of always do. I had like a little brief stint though, like I said, where I was uploading weekly, and it worked really well for a while. Like I mean, 500 views per video, 400, 500, 600 views in that range for like the first month, maybe month and something, and then the last like quite a couple were just not good. The point if I even did a horror video, I know, whoa, but just were not good. So that's when I went back to more time and effort videos. For example, the first one I uploaded since I went away from the weekly was, we got my videos. I believe it was Fear Nightfall, but it might not have been. Yeah, it was Fear Nightfall. All of them were doing like pretty bad. I did weekly the last 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. So last month the weekly videos were really bad. And then I said, all right, I'm gonna go back to putting more effort in. Stop uploading weekly for a bit, because I uploaded weekly for like, I don't know, a solid 11 weeks, 12 weeks. So the first one that wasn't was Fear Nightfall, which was like a more, it was originally planned to be weekly. I only recorded 3 days because I planned to do it as a weekly, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna do it as a bigger video. Let's just put it like record an extra 2 days. It's better for the title. I like it better. I think we could do more in that and have it be a more round out video. But yeah. We're gonna now stop mining cobblestone I hear a billet. I hear a guy. The first check how many cobblestone, how much cobblestone. That might be enough. Might be. Let's change my keybinds. Let's go see what that guy has to trade. Because we do need a lot of his trades still. I don't know where he's at, to be honest with you. I hear him, but it sounds like he's over here by the spawner. And that's because he is. And of course you have nothing good. Dude. Dude. You have nothing. I guess dies, but I don't care. Why can't you be the good one that has dripstone? Is it... Oh, hold on now. Go to sleep. I mean, I'm not planning to do anything up there yet, so I guess it's not go to sleep yet. Let's check how much cobblestone we have. We might have enough to be good next time. And if we do, then we will probably be done here, because I don't really have much else to talk about. To be honest with you, like, I don't. I already told you guys the plans for next year. I've already talked to you guys about analytics and how good they've done. I've talked to you guys basically about everything I wanted to. How did I go forward right there? I was scratching my nose and I somehow ended up here. That's kind of concerning. It means when I go back through, there might be something on the other side of my portal. Because I didn't move there and I moved there, so... I had my hand on my... I mean, maybe... I don't know. Maybe I actually walked. Maybe my keyboard moved by itself. I don't know. I hope not. I went and scratched my nose with my hand on my keyboard and I moved. I like closed my eyes, scratched my nose, and looked, opened my eyes again, and I was moved. I don't know. Hopefully we're fine. Yeah, that's enough. But yeah, I was just saying, we talked about everything I wanted to talk about this year. So like, we've talked about literally everything I've wanted to talk about going into next year, about how good this year's went and what all we've done this year, and what I want to do next year. Which is mainly just ending off a lot of things, if that makes sense. Or getting them to, like, a place I'd be happy to end them. If that makes sense. Which is just straight up ending off stuff. I want to mainly start new stuff next year. I think I'm going to probably do that, like, every year. Is want to start a bunch of new stuff and, like, stop a bunch of old stuff. But I want to keep moving forward. And the only way to move forward is to move on from the past. That's what I want to do. I want to be done with this series, and that series, and that series, and be done with all of my series to the point where I am happy and comfortable doing new stuff that will take me even further into the future. That'll hopefully do as good as my stuff that's doing now is doing, but maybe even better. If not, If they just do as good as they're doing now, I'd be happy. Ideally, though, we keep growing next year. Ideally, we don't just, like, stop. YouTube seems to be exponential. It's like, I do good one year, and then I do even better the next, and then even better the next. But I've also had bits, for example, like, before last year, where I've had no growth at all. Where the video's good? No. But, you know, you gotta learn somehow. I am happy, though. Really, really happy with how good this year's been. I'm just gonna do that, gentlemen. I know. I'm sorry, but I have to get rid of you so I can do new stuff. There's a lot of iron in here. Like, a whole lot of iron in here. Like, I mean, almost a stack of blocks. Wait till all this lava flows down so I can fix it. I don't Z-zoom anymore. That's pretty unfortunate. Right there. And then it'll spread out, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. I was really hoping that Wandering Trader would have pointed dripstone, because it's like literally what I need to get more lava. But nah, you know. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe what we can do now is see if we could get Feather Falling. I mean, I have a Librarian. I don't think I'll have Feather Falling, though. I can make an enchant table, too, can't I? Do I have Obsidian? I don't have... I do have Obsidian. From Pigman Trades, I have Obsidian. You don't have anything good, do you? I don't think you do. I mean, I could get another one and cycle it and try to get Feather Falling, but... I mean, I don't think I'm gonna... I mean, I could try to cycle a Feather Falling 4 trade. I think I might just straight up enchant all this, like scrape off a new set, probably is what I'll do next time. And like the start of next time, scrape off a new set and get them to be better, like protection 4, feather falling type enchants. I really don't care what these have. These ones I just want prot 4, or at least prot 3, just like general decent enchants. These ones I just want decent enchant plus feather falling. So I have 167 levels, so I think I can do that. I mean, I have a way to buy lapis and all that, so should be able to do that. Should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, we're gonna call it for today, and we'll be back tomorrow to actually start the next stuff that we're doing for the new year. The first series of the new year. Next, we'll be back tomorrow to start the queso checklist challenge, which is a mouthful. The queso. What? Oh, I mean, but like to be fair, if you're trying to eat an entire queso, he's kind of a big guy. It's like a very large, rotund man. Rotund is mean, isn't it? Doesn't it mean like fat? I don't want to say rotund. They actually do have a lot of muscle in there. He got a sleeper build, honestly. You may not believe it, but he got a sleeper build, dude. Dude definitely was like a power lifter or bodybuilding or something. He's like, the way he stands or anything, you can tell there's a lot of muscle under there. Under there, I don't even know what his body looks like. I just know he wears a hoodie. He could just be all muscle. You never know. Maybe the AI video wasn't AI. You never know. Maybe he really did just like make it look like AI and it was real. You never know. You never know. Regardless, though, I'll be back tomorrow to be starting the next thing, which I think we'll probably be recording for like 6 days straight, probably. But once we have it all recorded and I'm all happy with it, it'll be good to start on coming back here and get all the enchants and everything. After that, we'll be back on TDX. It's Twitch only, TDX, to get the rest of the stuff on there. Regardless, it's been a fun stream. Basically just yapped about analytics for an hour and a half on mining Cobblestone. I was like, do I want to do this overnight? And just like, I was already late to stream because I had like literally just like started eating at like 3:10 or something like that. So I like had to hurry and scarf them down. The food. I think they just got it like 3 something, so I had to like hurry on it. But I was like, it was already late, so I was like considering maybe I just like do an AFK overnight mining Cobblestone like I did before. But I also wanted to talk to you guys, so I was like, no, let's just do it so I can just talk to you guys like about how good the year's been. That's been an insane year, and like the goals for next year, and I hope that next year's even more insane. And even if it's just like the same amount as insane as this year, that'd be crazy. I'm pretty happy though. I'm really happy with how this year's went. There's a large amount of like how good the year's went has also just been like the last part of this year, and I've had a lot of fun series this year that I'm gladly gonna end next year. In order to finally start some new things next year. Notably, like I said, tomorrow we're starting a new thing, the very start of the year, and then I want to do a bunch of one-off stuff. Not series-based, but like one-off, you know? Like, I record it, I have fun with it, I enjoy it, it's a good video, and then if people want more, maybe, but probably just the one video. And have just a bunch of like stuff like that I want to do next year. A lot of queso challenge and a lot of that, if people like the queso challenge. I'm assuming they do. I'm assuming they will, just because queso's name value already adds to the fact that I've been doing like 800 views a video, which is already above my requirements. My requirements are like half of my subs and views for me to be like, okay, I can, if I want to do a series on this, which I do, I can do more of it, right? I'm okay with doing more of it. If I want to do more of it, they want to see more of it, I should do more of it. For me, that's like half my sub count, which for me right now is 600, and I'm getting 800. And surprisingly, a large majority of those are people who aren't subscribed. In fact, I need to tell you guys that real quick before I end the stream. Did you know, and I was saying this during earlier, but I wasn't joking. Did you know, for my most recent video, the one I just uploaded, right? For that video, fun fact, for the watch time, right? Where do I see people who subscribe, not subscribe? I saw it, audience. That's where you go to. Right? For the audience, it says down here, 94.7% not subscribed for the watch time. That's a lot. That's a lot. That quite literally is a 20th of my subscribe, like a 20th of the views from that are from my subscribers. Right? Do you know what a 20th of 837 is? Divided by 20. That's only 42 views. my audience. Apparently it's the whole time been new people. And that's like not just that video, it's a lot of the past videos have been just like people not subbed, which is crazy. I should really be like, hey, you guys should subscribe. In fact, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Be like, hey, you guys need to subscribe. Like, you don't need to, but like, you should. Please, please help a brother out. Please subscribe. Because that's an alarming amount. Like, an alarming amount. Regardless, though. Actually, I guess technically that's only that. Yeah, it's only that many views. Yeah. Anyways, well, not really, because a lot of views of new people probably click off. So let's say it's probably like a 10th of the actual watch, because it's like watch time. So a 20th of the watch time. So realistically, that could be like a 10th of the views, right? It could be more of the views because they watch more than the people who aren't subscribed. For us, that's me at the end of the day. I'll be back tomorrow to start the checklist challenge, which should be fun. I might fail it. I might die at it. We might. Hopefully, we can do all of it next year. The thing is, though, next year is very soon. It's on Wednesday is the new year. And on the new year, we're going to be continuing the checklist challenge. I expect it to take us 6 days to record all the first one. Is it likely we can do it sooner? Yes. Is it likely we can do it later? Yes. We'll see, though. We'll have fun with it. We'll start tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, though. See ya. There'll be a monster stream just like that. I'll set up literally right out of the stream. I'll set up the thing, same time, same everything. I'll probably put it for 3:15 and start putting stuff for scheduling them at 3:15 so I have time to eat. So I usually get home, gotta make food. Food gets done at like 3, and then I have to like scarf it down and then start stream after. So like I'll just put 3:15. Because even if I might be a little late for meeting, but you know, it's a lot better than 3 and then I'm like super late. The main problem though is like days I'm off. Then it's like I'm kind of waiting around to start streaming. It'll be fun. Anyways, 3:15. I'll probably have it at 3:15 tomorrow. See you there. See ya. It's been fun. Glad to talk to you guys as always. And last. Bye-bye. But before I go... Nah, that's about it. I was gonna say before I go, you guys should probably look at this little background. I got the little Rammy there. Oh my god, it's looking crazy. The little Rammy. Anyways, I'm gonna see you. See you. Bye-bye, stream. See you tomorrow. Same time. Well, not same time, like, same time. Yeah, see you tomorrow.